Hello everybody and welcome back to another playing commentary of Samurai Jack Season 3, Episode 1 as per usual outro. Yeah, it's time to start Season 3. I wonder what the show has in store for us today. It's been really quite interesting to wade through a lot of the two seasons, even though they have been always enjoyable. I mean, you know my feelings about the show. I love the show, but it hasn't still had that standout moment that I can point to and be like, this is the reason you need to watch the show. But I'm hoping that these next two seasons will provide at the very least some of those moments, and I don't have to give some nebulous explanations why the show is so good. Although a lot of people have done that and given really good explanations why the show is, at the very least, very good for watching, but you know, I would rather point to moments. I'm more of a moments guy than a concept guy. Well, not really. I love concepts. Whatever, just pointless ramble here. Let's just start with the show proper. Well, it's the city setting. It's good to be back here, I suppose.
Yeah, and so I was saying, wow, look out.
Okay.
How much did you say this was?
The antagonist for the episode is probably now here. Also, there's been already quite a bit more dialogue than I'm used to.
It's free.
Unintentional comedy is pretty funny. What is that? He looks like a wizard. That's really odd. What's up with that guy? Well, there's certainly something wrong with him. I wonder what. An evil sorcerer, perhaps?
Looks like there's a storm brewing.
Oh, gasp. I love that dramatic zoom there. That's just fantastic.
Just what I wanted to do.
Okay, that's shocking, to say the least. Yeah, Jack's a chicken. Huh? Is it? Okay. Yeah, the show's funny still. It's surprisingly far more hilarious than I expected it to start off with. Whoa, chicken, look out! We don't want no trouble. And he's acting in a different manner than he's used to. That's like, he isn't. That's. Oh, well, this changes things. Okay. What's this? This is gonna be interesting to comment on, I must say. I mean, usually comedy is pretty hard. You would imagine that comedy is pretty hard to comment on, but it's, at the very least, there's going to be reactions, if nothing else. How are they going to stretch this out to an episode? This is going to be interesting to see.
You in the room.
Stop! I'm the Chicken Jack. That's... This... Well...
I demand that you cease your walking this instant.
There's far more dialogue, but that's just completely fine when it's just a chicken. That's... I mean, it's not like he can do anything else other than just, well, walk. Okay... This... Is it going to be an illegal chick? Are we gonna get cockfights? Is this gonna become a cockfight? This is gonna be interesting. Illegal cockfights. That's what I'm betting my money on. They pay a lot of attention to the details of the scenery now, don't they? Like, look at these backgrounds. These are not just throwaway backgrounds. These are actually, they have paid so much attention to these backgrounds. It's just fantastical. Even for such a comedic episode, it's really quite different. This is just a few seconds shot here, but it just has so many little details to it. Like, how can they afford to have so many details in this kind of show? Like, just unimaginable. It's just that was less than 1 second. Come on. What's up with that? So yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I love the details. Chicken against something else. This, like, it's most likely just a chicken against something else. It's not gonna be a cockfight in that case. Except chickens, you know, and cocks. Jack looks like a bit like a rooster. What's it gonna be? It's just going to be a beetle! A mechanical beetle! Well, that means that Jack can get away with murder at the very least. Oh! Efficient! Holy hell! That's an exquisite fight scene. That's pretty good. That's just a fantastic fight sequence. Jack's a good boy. This is a good... That's good chicken. Snake. Are these all going to be robots? Really? Everybody else is bringing robots in. That seems slightly unfair. That's some really good detail. They were apparently not everything was cleaned up, even though they had that cleaner there in a scene for a few seconds. So it's an interesting little detail to have left over. Oh, that's... Oh, I can't help but to think of the robots as being alive. God, that's gory. Oh, just a fountain of blood. Jeez. That's... This is... Really, these kinds of creatures just like... Sure, that looks like a spider, but they are robotic creatures, so they don't have to obey by the laws of physics. Just... Like, this allows them to have so many interesting little fight sequences. I wasn't expecting a fight episode to come out of this kind of hilarious episode, but it's actually a freaking good fight episode. Like, it has just really good battles. It's really quite surprising.
I always have to.
How is Jack going to defeat them both? That looks messed up. That looks really messed up. But really brutal. Just think if all of these animals were not robots. This would be really quite the gory episode now, wouldn't it? How is this going to end though? Like, it's quickly running out of time, so... Creature Combat Club, Triple C's, yo! don't know. Triple C's body. That's a lot of money. He really profited from Jack, huh? It's not like Jack can keep... It's really not like Jack can keep on winning if he is not fed well, so... What a dumb man. Oh, that was a mistake. Well, this is gonna be a good ending. I think we all know how this is going to end up. Boka, 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 boka. That's hilarious. Okay, that's clever. That's pretty clever. Oh. What do you know? That the first episode begins with a cockfight. Well, not really. Jack wasn't faced with another rooster, but still, that's pretty funny. That's a good episode. This is a fantastical episode showcasing quite a lot of good things about the episode. Like, okay, first of all, let's talk about the good things. Oh, that's not. I have nothing bad to say. Why do you say it like that? Well, let's think about the good sides of the whole show, and they are varied episode structure. Like, they can be varied, like, with their story, and they can be widely different from one another with the combination of robots and mysticism, and that certainly is the case here. This is just an episode that would not happen in any other setting other than this, and it's a fantastically fun episode. I was in the first half. I was just laughing my ass off. Well, as much as I can, but it was really hilarious for the first third or so, and then we had just amazing battles, like really good battles with such a unique twist to them that it's unfathomable, and yet it still managed to end with a pretty good, like, a closing gag, and that's just, I just love that. I love how that episode ended. It's a good it's such a good episode, like really top-notch episode, showcasing all of the show's greatest strengths and showing, like, I really gained a new appreciation for the show's art style, because look at those backgrounds. They are so detailed, so immensely packed with details. It's unimaginable that they would do that for scenes that would, like, just last for a few seconds, that were just transitional scenes, and they would have so many details in the background. It's just a freaking polished product. It's really detailed. Really good to look at. The art style is fantastic, because they can make such alien designs and make it make sense. So yeah, I'm loving it. I'm loving it quite a bit, even though this is a show that I really don't have that much commentary to do on. Like, there's very little for me to comment on. I still, at the very least, you get some good reactions, I hope. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so very much. That's about all I have to say for now. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you in the future. Have a great day. And here we begin with the season 3. It's a good start. Ganmu out. Thanks for watching.